To the line to start their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Lawrence will try again after the pick six. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
That's good for a Jaguars. First down.
Hey, Jupiter.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
That's another Jaguars first down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
Let's go.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. Etienne up the middle. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Now Lawrence changing the play.
Hey, tomato. Hey, kill.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Go, let's go.
the Jaguars first down.
Now Lawrence. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now they'll audible to something else.
Jaguars first down.
Lawrence will throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Jacoby Myers there to make the grab. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Here's Hurts to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good for Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
63.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. These two teams all tied after 1.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, Silver. Great, set.
Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Brown. And the Eagles are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
Jaguars 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
From midfield now, Lawrence throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, run! Run! Next side. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
At the 42-yard line.
Open.
A gain of 5. It's
Hey, I'm gun. Go. 11, Agate.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for an Eagles.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He finds his man, complete. It's Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 24 yards the gain there, another first down as well.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7.
21. Jaguars 7. Jake Elliott to kick
Now
off
after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, That may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride the offense this go-around. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first.
Go, let's go.
Only a yard. It's 4th down.
Go. 11. Here we go.
4th down. Here's Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
1st and 10.
Red on red.
44-yard
Here we go.
line.
Next side.
A handoff for Etienne. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. A 2nd down.
Taken down.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Lawrence to throw. To the right side and complete to Thomas. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
11.
And the Jaguars.
Lawrence going to move him around a bit. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's Lawrence. That's caught by Myers. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Let's go.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Etienne will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They go play action now. Lawrence to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Hey.
They'll try to run with Etienne. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Now for the point after. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. Look at the big fella go. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Elliott good on the extra point. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. That's certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He finds his man, complete. It's Brown. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he stops right at the 25 after a gain of 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley from 3 yards out. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Hurts will throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Rip, 23. Son. Go, go. Here we go, son.
Play action. It's Lawrence. And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. He may go. And he's into the end zone. It's a...
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. the place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's pretty obvious why you go pass on that first down. You're trying for a big strike and to take this home crowd out of it. But, Kate, here's the problem. All it did was energize this building. Listen to it. Listen to these fans as they get louder starting off with a sack.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll get it up to the 27. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On 3rd down, here's Nix. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. It brings up 4th down. One drive in, and he's already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you know a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. They'll throw again. Nix. Low left side, caught by Bryant. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Almost 7 yards. It's 3rd.
Air it out on 3rd. And it's dropped off for Dobbins. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Nix from the gun.
And the Broncos first down.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Nix looking to throw. They're trying to set the screen. Dobbins. And they make the tackle at the 38.
Here we go,
Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Broncos first down.
Nix to throw again. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Offense to the line fast.
4 yards. That's another Broncos
On 1st down, it's Nix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here. Now Nix. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on 3rd down.
brings up 3rd down and 15.
3rd and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 12 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Going for it on 4th. Nix. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for Broncos. First down.
That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to the link right after this. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Once more, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here.
A loss of 4 yards.
To throw, here's Nix. Flush down out to his left. That's complete to Troutman. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Third down run by Dobbins. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Broncos get the game's first points here in the second. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Going after tries goodbye lots. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
63. Not anyone, huh?
Hurts comes out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 24 yards. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10.
On 1st down, Hurts. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
73.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Great. Set. Not anyone, huh? Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
It's 4th down.
No touch.
On 4th down, Hurts. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Nix off the play action. He rolls to his right. Moving right, aims it out down the sideline. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. This is Sutton working the right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Broncos first down.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. And goes to the hurry up here. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Buying some time left. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That would be caught by Troy Franklin. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Broncos first down.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was. Second down, give to Harvey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Putting a receiver in motion. Now Nix on 3rd down. Catch made. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Dobbins. Will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Looking quickly here. Man in motion, out of the slot.
Leads to 2nd and goal. At at the Eagles' 4-yard line.
Nick's now to throw. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now
They've got a man in motion. 3rd and goal. Here's Nix. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights, and the Broncos double their lead to 14. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one. Makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Short pass brought in. The 1st down, and he's still going. It's a race down the right side. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. It's Hurts once again. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be the last chance or the last time to get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Nix from the gun. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Sidney Brown makes the play.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
And they haul too shy of the red zone. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
And an Eagles first down.
First down throwing for Hurts. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get their first points of this game just before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resonate, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. On first and 10, here's Nix. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. This is a heater going deep. Going into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Philadelphia. But we all know getting the interception is the important.
Opened back in 2003, have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. We're set for football. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Gets around him.
Will Shipley. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Hurts. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Got him in. It's Brown. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 24-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Now a second and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Eagles first down.
Back to throw again. Now Hurts is going to do it. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Solid finish to the opening drive. And look, when you get down around the goal line, you have to account for his legs. We saw it right there.
Yeah, that's the added dimension to the offense, isn't it? Remember what the offensive line coach told us earlier this week? I told my guys, he's going to run it. We have to make sure he stays protected and give him an opportunity.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Their own 26-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry all alone. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 74 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And this is now a 1-point game. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
32 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And he rifles one incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 22-yard line.
26 yards. And an Eagles first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Jackson now. A short throw caught by Andrews.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
He finds Hopkins complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open. And keeps
under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Here's Jackson. Into space at the 45. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. Henry up the middle. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Zach Ball there on the tackle. Second down and 6 now.
Second and 6.
From the gun, it's Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. Jackson to Bateman there, first down Ravens. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
From the gun, Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. From the 35, here's the second down and 6. Now Lamar changing the look. Now Jackson. To the catch made by Hopkins. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And they'll be faced with a third and inches.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, You enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, but under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And it goes down. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, Parker, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went in at the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going? Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. Is caught. He's got the first down and more than that. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage moves from one 37-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end over the middle. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. This will be caught by Brown. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9. At the Ravens, 38-yard.
They'll look to throw again. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
But that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was just incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Hurts. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 9-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting 1st downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. This will go to Henry out wide. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And that is incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
That's going deep for Bateman. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big pickup of 38.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A first down carry for Henry. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Nolan Smith showing some burst there to catch him behind the line.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the fourth quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't it?
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Not an easy spot here. We'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
So an interesting call there to take the three. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, three things can happen, and two of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. They'll run again. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down of the 46.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
They'll go to Barkley again. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
That's another Eagles first down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle here to Brown. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Here's second and 7. Throwing is Hurts. That is intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 here. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure the investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
They'll come up now on second down. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own.
This is first and 10. Jackson. He's got Henry. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone.
Second and 6 at their 48-yard line.
One last shot for Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
The NFL is on EA Sports as we bring you a look inside Highmark Stadium here at Orchard Park, New York. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Howard. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And the Steelers first down.
Operating from the gun, Howard. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line.
Steelers first down.
Now get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith.
18 more yards. That's another Steelers first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Completes it to Austin. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Back to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Darnell Washington, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Allen going to change the look here.
And the Bills first down.
They go play action here on first down. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
They run for the first time with James Cook. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talked about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there is no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
This is Smith to the ground. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Looking to throw. Howard. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Operating from the gun. Howard. And he finds Austin complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. 3rd and 7 now.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Back to throw. Howard. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. Now look at this. 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Bills first down.
56, 56.
Throwing now is Allen. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
That's another Bills first down.
Allen now looks to throw.
This taken in by Kincaid.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. They'll try the middle with Cook. And they'll take this from the 9 down to the 7.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Here's Allen to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Coleman. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
A gain of 2.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Alert! 180! What is that?
Now Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Brandon Cooks. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he'll get in, and they take an 8-7 lead.
Bills 8, Steelers 7. Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his man complete. That's Austin.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 35.
And the Steelers first down.
They'll look to throw again. He's got room at the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Operating from the gun. Howard got his man complete over the middle. That's Washington. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
First and goal, Pittsburgh.
Looking to throw. Howard. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Jonnu Smith from 6 yards away. And the Steelers are once again back in front. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And that is caught for the 2 points.
Bills 8. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking for the tying score here, down 15-8 as they have it first and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. On play action, Allen. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.